Welcome to L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Louisville Cardinals. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Did you know Louisville has one of the most unique stories about their stadium in all of college football? The L&N Federal Credit Union Stadium was built on a former railroad repair yard that opened in 1998. The land on which it was built was previously serving as a site for the Louisville and Nashville South Louisville Rail Yard. During construction of the stadium, the blaring train horn was used at the yard to indicate shift changes and was reclaimed. It is now
this fucking stadium's dope.
each time the Cardinals score. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just keeps moving. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Running inside, it's Russell. Got enough for the first. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throw early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now, it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
Everybody got a plan.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. Quick catch on 3rd down. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the
Jimmies
Joes.
and the Joes.
My guy's better than you, and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you. I'm finding you.
The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Hands it off on the counter. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give on the counter. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a 1st down.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the 1st down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The run inside. It's Smith. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. This game right now is sort of still in the balance. And after a long drive by the offense on 3rd down, the defense...
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
I threw it right to him, bro. That was so stupid.
A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
And that's a big mistake here early in this game, and I know how that feels for a quarterback. You're playing on the road, you want to come out in the first drive, you want to march it down the field, you want to throw a touchdown pass, but you got to be careful, and you can't be too greedy. And I think he got a little bit ahead of himself on that last throw. It's going to be really important he settles himself down.
The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off for Brown. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5.
And that quarterback knew the counter run was going to work on that play because he counted the box defensively before the snap. He saw that he had an advantage in number.
Might have a chance. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cardinals back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Richardson. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter.
Trying to get it in. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Marshall. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. That's caught. It's Hawkins. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the ball.
There's a little room there. But the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right, now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more...
Got some room, headed to the goal line.
How is that not a touchdown?
Across the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start on the ground with Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's McCoy. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Get the fuck out of
He's got it
here.
for the first down, and they roll the dice points and convert to keep this drive going. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Thank you.
Oh, what a play. It's
Thank you.
intercepted. Bringing it back.
Get the fuck off of me.
Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
What a nice catch by the defensive back.
Football guys don't like those.
DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, and nowhere to run.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got a man. It's Russell. He almost
That spin move is weak as fuck.
He'll be just a little bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Maybe didn't like that play call on 3rd and 2. Instead, they'll call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. He's got it. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Bringing the heat. And as he throws, the pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
What the fuck was that?
The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Yeah, in 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. Absolute shank. Missed it. And here in the 2nd quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. And the Razorbacks will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Oh, I hate I missed that shit,
The
dog.
Cardinals offense headed out to go to
You know I should have moved it
First
over
drive of the
that
2nd
night.
half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He goes right back to the air. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's
Get the fuck out of here.
And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Great job by the quarterback throwing against zone coverage. You cannot telegraph where
Man,
you're
all he
throwing
did
the
was
football.
run
You cannot
backwards,
eyeball wide
dog.
receivers. So great job by the
Dude
quarterback.
ran to the fucking
using
10.
his eyes, not staring down his guy, and then throwing him open.
The Cardinals will have it 1st and 10.
Oh, and he's put on 2 clock, too. So he's a fuck-faced little bitch. That's what he is.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to throw again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
3rd down play from the gun. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Cardinals go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Brown. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, giving away 5 on the false start certainly doesn't help anything. 2nd and long coming up. A give to Brown. Hard running there. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete to the left. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the 3rd quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Card in the backfield. It's Brown. Breaks into the open. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And running backs who can add to the passing game, they can be so dangerous because once they get the catch, they're operating in much more open space than they would be on a handoff. And it really also tests the linebackers' coverage ability and those DBs' tackling ability.
Maybe a crease. Touchdown Cardinals. And with that, they got the lead here in the 2nd half.
run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance in offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. The run inside. It's Smith. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Jackson gonna throw it. Unloads to the wideout.
Get the fuck out of here, dog.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, somewhere.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He fires one deep down the right side. Another incompletion on third down.
And, man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's going to let it go.
Oh, my fucking God! What the fuck?
On fourth down, that decision will be questioned.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the fourth quarter. One possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets...
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Get the fuck out of here. You got blessed in this motherfucking game.
The offense is headed back out on the field. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got
fucking EA gave you this bitch ass shit, oh boy.
Because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can, so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
After that incompletion on third and long, because of where they are in the field right now and this juncture of the game, I'm expecting them to go ahead and kick a field goal here and make this a 2-possession game.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. He steps out of the...
Yo, you a hoe-ass bitch! You a hoe-ass bitch! You a fucking fucking asshole!
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this...
The fuck out of here, bro! Fucking bitch-ass hoe!
...to make it happen.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right.
You fucking suck, bro! You fucking suck!
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown.
That's all you can do! That is all you can do!
They stop him for no gain. So he'll help the completion percentage, but not the yardage. Stop for no gain.
And he got it to his running back, obviously making a good decision, but nice tackle on the play. Way to get the running back on the ground and not get the extra yards after the catch.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. DB's right up on the receiver. The play action fake. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown Cardinals! He got it right inside the pylon.
Like I said, bro, you a bitch. You a motherfucking bitch.
There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late.
He ain't gave you this shit, always, bitch.
The point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead up 14.